So I want to read a little bit about from this article. It says, Noah Lyles trolls Team USA after FIBA World Cup elimination against Germany. The article continues on. Recently, we saw Team USA shockingly lose in the FIBA World Cup to Germany, 111-113. That was definitely a shock to a lot of observers, as Team USA was widely viewed as the favorite to win gold ahead of the tournament. Now, the best they can get is bronze, and that is if they manage to beat Canada on Sunday. There is no doubt that a lot of people roasted Team USA after the loss. One of them was Noah Lyles. The World Championship sprinter attacked the NBA for calling their title winners world champions. We saw Lyles like posts on Twitter following Team USA's elimination, with posts suggesting he was right about the NBA. Now, we're going to put up some of the images of posts that he liked. So here are some of the images where Noah Lyles. You see one where he liked the tweet there. You see another one where Germany on Bleacher Report, he liked that one there. And there's another one where he likes all of these different tweets where it's him essentially going at, at Team USA. And, you know, he was basically having, you know, cracking some fun, making some, you know, having fun, making fun of the Team USA team. So here are my thoughts on this. Number one, worked out perfectly for him, because on the live we produced in the comments, people were saying Noah Lyles is somewhere right now cracking up, laughing at these NBA players after talking all of that mess. They then went out there and lost and lost the game. And he said, so wait a minute, how can you be world champs when you just lost in that game? To me, it was idiotic to even begin with. It was idiot. It's like maybe some people don't understand geography. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it. Maybe some people think that the United States is like the world. I don't know what it is. It was like this insulated view of the world, which was alarming and shocking to a lot of people. Like, wait a minute, what? How can you take a position like this? On a larger scale, I think the international game has caught up to the NBA players. I think that if they go in there thinking that, oh, they're just going to go out there and beat these boys, they're going to have a rude awakening. Why do I say this? I listen to some people, for example, Keyshawn Johnson, say, oh, no, there's no big deal. Yeah, we're going to get our best players and we're going to send them out there and they're going to be just fine. 2004. 2004, the NBA sent their best players and they got the bronze that year. In 2004, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, all of these guys were on that team and they got the bronze. In 2008, if you go look at the game that they won in the Olympics finals, I believe it was against Spain. It was a very, very competitive game. It didn't look like the USA just ran away with that game. They were competing, and it took some clutch plays down the stretch from Kobe and others to ensure that they won that game. USA isn't blowing out teams in the semifinals, quarterfinals, or the final. It ain't happening. So to still have this mental disposition of basically we're just going to go out there, roll out of bed, go out there and beat these guys, you're going to have a rude awakening. Another thing that I wanted to cover in the live that I didn't get a chance to cover that I'm going to cover here is that this small ball lineup is getting destroyed on an international stage. This small ball lineup that these guys like to roll out there, it ain't going to happen. And some of the best big men in the NBA are not American born. So you cannot send Joel Embiid to go play. You cannot send Nikola Jokic to go play. Giannis is not playing. All of these guys are going to be playing for their respective countries. So which leaves us with who? Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis ain't going to go play. Jaren Jackson Jr., I think the defensive player of the year. Well, you saw him there. So who are they sending? So to just automatically assume that, oh, all we're going to do is we're going to put our best players, they're going to go out there, they're going to see us, they're going to genuflect, and they're going to get afraid because they're going to see Kevin Durant, they're going to see LeBron James, they're going to see all of these guys, and they're just going to bow down to us and we're going to win the game, speaks to the alarming amount of hubris that exists within these people's thinking. To just think that these guys are just going to roll over. You got to go play tactical basketball. And when it comes to tactics, those European teams play it to a T. Let me give you guys the coaching staff of the Team USA that just lost. Steve Kerr, Eric Spoelstra, and Tyronn Lue. These guys are arguably considered the best 3 NBA coaches in the NBA today, and they couldn't even formulate a roster and schemes to go out there and win. So to think that, oh, all it's going to take is for us to just plug in these players and so you're going to play everybody on the court. Is it not a 5-on-5 game? This is how you get beat. The minute you start underestimating your competition is when you get beat. All this sounds like is hubris, complacency, and a laissez-faire approach. And this is how you get beat. Going in thinking, oh, nothing's going to happen to me because it's us. After all, I mean, who can stand in front of us? This is how you lose. So the USA is going to have to address a lot of things. One of them predominantly being the size issue. And Giannis ain't going to be on Team USA. Nikola Jokic ain't going to be on USA. Joel Embiid ain't going to be on you. And those are the 3 best big men in the NBA. Unless you're hoping that Anthony Davis, who is reluctant to play the 5, is going to suit up and go play for Team USA. Good luck making that happen.